long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Like all the mining towns of the West, Tombstone was a magnet to men and women from all over the world. It had a large foreign population, a large segment of which was Chinese. Several hundred newly arrived from China did not speak English and found their frontier life doubly hard. It was inevitable that this might mean trouble for Wyatt Earp.
They beat me till I thought they'd never stop. God, I didn't have no call to do that, Marshal. I didn't put up no resistance.
Did you get a look?
I didn't see nothing. I can't tell you was they big or little or nothing.
Did you hear anything?
Not a sound. It was like ghosts.
I don't see nothing back here, Wyatt.
Bring that lantern over here. What do you make of that?
It's a funny kind of ring. Hey, that's Chinese writing on there, ain't it?
Sure is. Now we got something to go on.
You think there's Chinese?
Well, that doesn't seem likely. Never have any trouble with them, usually.
Yeah?
I'm going to find out where that ring came from.
How you gonna do that?
There's one person in this town that knows everything there is to know about every Chinese living here.
China Mary?
That's right.
Yeah. Not only knows them, but runs them like a queen. Well, will she tell you anything?
Why not?
Well, Wyatt, you know she's got her fingers in a lot of things that ain't exactly legal.
All the more reason why she doesn't want any trouble with the law.
No white men allowed.
Wait. I want to see China Mary.
No Mary.
I'm Marshal Earp. Now you go tell her I want to see her.
You wait. Marshal Earp, is there trouble?
You're one of Mary's policemen, aren't you?
That's right. I take care of things, I help you.
You usually do, and I appreciate that. So don't stop now.
Something you want?
I want to see Mary.
Mary very busy. Can't I do?
No. Now you go tell her.
You come. Just friendly game. All fine.
Fantan?
Like Fantan. Oh, yes. This way.
Yep, line. Come in, Marshal. You've never been here before, have you, Marshal? Usually you send for me.
You have quite a place here.
Oh, it's not San Francisco or Hong Kong. You would take tea?
No, thank you. This isn't a social visit.
Moi Chalo.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Perhaps. It is Chinese.
But this ring?
This ring is connected with the trouble that brings you here?
Yes. I found it next to a man who had been robbed and brutally beaten. We've had quite a bit of that lately. The attacks are so much alike. Must be by the same men.
And you think they are Chinese?
I don't know who they are.
Well, Chinese jewelry is widely sold.
I thought this might be a special ring with a character on it. Insignia or something.
The character means love. It is a ring a man might give a woman, or a woman a man.
Well, that doesn't tell me much. But I have a hunch they were Chinese.
Why?
Because of your eyes? You won't look at me. Mary, I found out a long time ago that the Chinese here live in a world apart. A lot goes on here that the law and I we don't approve of. But I couldn't begin to stop it or to change it. It's live and let live.
That's the way it has always been.
I guess that's the way it will be. As long as you keep it here within the walls. If it spills out into the street.
It has always been enough that you tell me, has it not?
This time, that will not be enough. You must turn them over to me. They have broken the law and they must be punished.
They will be, in my way.
I cannot agree to that.
Then find them yourself. I will need the ring.
Now I know why they call you a queen.
Stop it! Help! Help! Oh, no, you don't. I got you by the hair, you devil! Help! Help!
This man's dead. This one I thought is all over.
But now we know they're Chinese that are doing it.
You saw one of them?
Sure. Had hold of his cue.
Could you identify him?
Well, now, I might could, Marshal, but I don't know.
You'd better know.
They're all of them no good for nothing but to take a man's job away from him. I say we ought to string them all up.
Yeah. Tucker, any man touches a Chinese, he goes to jail. Now, you leave this to the law. You men pick him up and take him over to the coroner's office.
Sit down, Mr. Earp. I know why you're here.
You heard already, hmm? I should have known you would. Well, for the first time, it wasn't enough just to tell Mary about it.
No one is perfect.
This time it's serious. For one thing, it's murder. For another, the townspeople know that the attackers were Chinese. You know what that could mean.
You think that Mary can no longer control her people. But I'm sure this was not done by those who did the others.
Why?
I'm sure that's all.
Well, I'm not. Maybe there's someone who defies your authority. And I want to know who it is. A Tong, maybe? One of the 6 companies? Or just a group of young rebels? You won't tell me who they are?
I do not know. But when I find out, I will handle it myself.
Already there is talk of burning your people out. A catastrophe. Not only for your people, but for Tombstone.
I'm still able to handle it myself. You will leave it to me.
No, I can't. If you won't tell me, I'll find out another way.
How?
I think I know a way.
I didn't get them, Wyatt. It's like hunting a black cat in a barrel. They just melted away. I never seen them.
Well, we got one of them anyway.
Good. Come on.
You tricked me. You policeman.
Let's go. Is he the one, Mr. Ferguson?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I can't say it was when I ain't sure.
Well, I'd rather have you be that way than like Tucker, ready to string up anybody just because their eyes are a little different. Thank you anyway.
Marshal, let me go. You can't hold me.
You attacked me and tried to rob me.
Marshal, you are mistaken. I was walking along a dark street and I bumped into somebody. And I thought I was being attacked, so I fought back. That is all.
And was that all the other night, when the man died?
You cannot connect me with those robberies, nor did I take money from you. I think you have no evidence.
Don't be too cocky. And don't underestimate the law. You're in trouble, my friend. I just don't forget murder. Now, you take some advice. You talk. Maybe you'll save yourself from the worst of it.
Hanging. They'll probably do that sooner or later, Marshal. Trial or no trial, murder or no murder. I understood that a long time ago.
You want to be a martyr, huh? I guess that's partly due to your age. A lot of wet-nosed boys have ideas like that. You want to say something?
No. Nothing.
Were they all boys like you? Did you work for yourselves or did you work for somebody else? And why'd you do it? Because of the money that you got for robbing or the fun that you got from beating? Did you do it for hate or for greed?
What do you think, Marshal?
I think that money only appeals to grown men. But revenge? That's for wet-nosed boys.
Why, you...
Let me see that ring. Open your hand. Where'd you get that? Shotgun? Take a look at this. Who gave it to you?
Must have been China Mary, Wyatt. Maybe she gave it back to him. Unless, of course, there's more than one.
Oh, I doubt it. This is handmade. We'll find out soon enough anyway. Open the door.
Where are you going to take me?
China Mary's.
No, Marshal. No. Don't take me there.
All right. You think you're going to be sent back to China? Don't worry. You won't get off that easy this time.
Marshal.
I'm sorry to disturb you again, but you know this boy?
Do you know him, Marshal?
I don't know his name, but I know his profession. He's a footpad, thief, and murderer.
His name is Li Kung, and he is very young.
He's not so young that he doesn't know it's wrong to attack another man, to rob, beat, and kill him.
Are you sure this boy has done these things?
Yes, I am.
How can you be sure?
Because I set a trap for him, and he fell into it. He made the mistake of attacking me.
You are very ingenious, very brave.
And very successful. I caught this one, but the other two got away. I asked him who they were, but he won't tell me.
What would happen to them?
They would stand trial for murder.
You can hardly expect him to tell you.
He'll talk if you tell him to.
I haven't that power.
I thought you were the boss around here.
Not with him or his friends. He does not approve of me.
Why should I? Are you something to be proud of?
Wait a minute.
Do you know what she is or what she does? Do you know where the money comes from to buy these rich things? You are a disgrace to our people.
Psycho.
Don't call me that. I hate you. I want nothing to do with you. I will not live as you have.
I didn't want it that way. But do you know what you are doing? You bring yourself to ruin.
It is my life, and I will live it as I want.
No, it is the lives of the others you command also. And more than that, the lives of all us Chinese, perhaps. Marshal Earp will tell you of the talk of burning us out.
They talk big, but they're not that hard or strong.
Oh, but you are hard and strong, huh? You're going to wipe us all out here in Tombstone.
If I could, I would. For there are none of you that I love.
Isn't there anyone you love?
Take me back to your jail, Marshal.
Come on.
You have no case against him, have you?
I'll build one.
I doubt it. He will never talk.
At least with him in jail, the attacks may stop, if you're right about his being the ringleader.
Well, if it's learned that he is in jail, the talk will start. Then you know what that might mean.
I know. And I'll handle that.
Can you, Marshal? I've seen it in the gold fields in California. The mobs, the fires, the hangings.
Maybe I should leave you here.
Gatlong, lai người la.
I will repay you for this someday, Marshal.
What he needs is to be turned over somebody's knee and spanked.
Perhaps. Chinese parents are often too indulgent of their children. But that would have been a long time ago for this one.
I've never known you to be soft before. You gave him back his ring. Why?
He is so young.
Are you going to be soft now? Or will you send him back to China?
I will decide.
You said that ring meant love. Could it be given by a mother to her son?
It could.
Did you know his mother?
Yes. She had great hope for him. She worked very hard to give him the things she never had. Everything he wished.
Perhaps it was too much.
No, Marshal. Not enough. She could not give him his honor.
Well, I'll say goodbye.
Do not hate me. I could not help it. But I promise you, there will be no more trouble. On my honor.
That's good enough for me.
Well, howdy.
Howdy.
Say, you're one of China Mary's policemen, ain't you? Well, I guess everything worked out all right. We ain't had no trouble in the last couple of weeks. Of course, we still got an unsolved murder on our books. But that ain't the first here in Tombstone. What can I do for you?
Mr. Marshal Earp, please.
Well, he ain't here right now. Any messages?
You tell him Mary sent me. He look out.
Look out for what?
Lee Kung, get loose. Come to find Marshal. Kill him.
Kill him?
You tell him, huh?
That's for sure.
Do you know who shot you? You were going to kill me? Why? Why did you want to kill me?
You were only one who knew about China. Mary.
That she was your mother? Mary, I don't suppose it's any use for me to ask who killed Lee Kung.
Is it not better for one foolish boy to die than for all my people to pay for him?
Maybe it was justifiable homicide. I'll probably never find out anyway. I hope I don't.
The body will be brought here, please.
Yes. This was the only thing of value. Would you see that his mother gets it?
Yes. Thank you.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold.